guys, a very warm welcome to Motorhoming Adventures.
Motorhoming Adventures.
Absolutely, this is our new channel, and the old one being...
It was offshore and onshore adventures, but here we're going to bring you all things motorhoming, the UK, Europe, further afield, who knows.
Absolutely, and we'll also be bringing across some of our original films that are on our old channel, or motorhoming films of course, and we'll be bringing them onto this channel so you don't miss out.
Absolutely, yeah. So stay tuned. All things motorhoming, technical, trips, travels, you name it. It's great to have you along.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you enjoy the channel, please do subscribe.
Oh, of course. Please do subscribe. And of course, the odd like is good too.
Thank you.
Yes, welcome indeed, guys. Join us for the trip up to here, which was a little bit damp and soggy, but we'll show you one or two extracts from that. And then, as Nikki says, we'll let you have a look around Orcaber Farm as somewhere you might like to come. It's a lovely facility here. Some really nice facilities on site, some improvements and additions being made, ready for spring. So if you're thinking of North Yorkshire, then you could do a lot worse than come and see Orcaber Farm. So come and have a look around with us.
Oh gosh, look at the state of this day. A yucky old day. Time to lock up and head for our first stop, which is Orcaber Farm, which is up in North Yorkshire. Nikki's probably gone to run away and hide in the van because it's absolutely filthy out here. Where is she? Yes, I think I found her. Oh yes.
Yeah.
She's here, hiding in the van from this. Look at the state of these skies and clouds. Yucky old day. Anyway, off to Orcaber, so join us for the trip.
So we've just stopped off at McKinseth for lunch, and we're just taking off again now. What did you have for lunch, Bob?
Oh, tuna mayo, lash.
Tuna mayo and some onions with it. Fantastic. Yeah, so we're about, how far from Yorkshire are we now?
We're about 160 to go.
Yep.
Coming through mid Wales now, on the way to Welsh Pool, before we break out of Wales into sunny England, because Wales isn't sunny.
Where's the sun gone?
Well, yeah, good question. I'm sure it's waiting for us in Yorkshire, or it may not be.
You never know your luck. Those trees are lovely, aren't they? The way they cling to the side of the hills.
Wow, yes, look at that. Lovely bit of Welsh scenery.
It is.
Cowan Lush it is. Cowan Lush.
That's Bob's Welsh for you. I do keep having to correct him with his Welsh, but he's doing quite well, you see, because I'm Welsh and he's English.
Come on, England. And of course, being in Wales, we're temporarily held up by a herd of cows.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yes.
All the little calves.
Yes, little calves there as well. Yeah.
Look at the terrain that they've got to live on.
That's the Welsh Highways Agency just moving into the field there. Oh, closely followed by the quads. There they go.
They're lovely.
Yep. A Welsh traffic jam.
Oh yes, can't beat it.
They are very young calves.
Oh, so cute. And the view in the distance. This is the question.
No, we've only seen a couple, haven't we?
Yeah.
A bit more water.
Yes. Oh, here we are. There's a few other people here as well, by the looks of it. Oh my goodness, it's really busy. Shows how popular it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, it looks like a really nice site actually. Lovely.
Reception and shop, that sounds like us.
Yeah, it does. Nice pictures by the looks of it. And a lot of motorhomes here. Cool.
Ring Gary, new arrivals.
Cool, we'll do that then.
Well, here we are then, into our spot for the evening. A couple of nights here at Orcaber. And there's fate for you. Sunday the 13th today, and we're on S13. Spooky that. There's a message in there somewhere. What a lovely outlook there. And then losing a bit of the light now, so probably in the morning I'll show you around the site here. Been going about 9 years, run by a couple of families of farmers who also farm sheep here and horses. But and hopefully we'll have a bit more vision as well tomorrow, and you'll be able to see some of the summits and mountains around us. But very, very pleasant. Forest of Bowland, not far from us. Anyway, get set up, electric hooked up. There are, on I think all of the pitches here, cold or drinking water I should say. Tap, grey water as well. There's also a grey water drain that you can drive over, which is back near reception, back that way. But yeah, taps, drains, everything on the pitches, really good size. Really nice indeed. You can probably just see in the distance in the murk the pods there, camping pods there, in a temporary spot there. And then incredibly all of this field and over there, the one up on the slope there, that's all for camping, caravanning, obviously when the ground's firm enough in summer, but you can just probably make out going around the wall all the way around the hookup points. So a big old site, not affiliated to the Caravan and Motorhome Club or to the Caravan and Camping Club, so it's a sort of really private going concern, as it were, run by the two farming families. Beautiful place and very well set up. I'll show you that tomorrow. Really investing some money in a brand new shower block there, shop, breakfast area, pizzas, you name it. Looks like they're putting the finishing touches to that, so hopefully we'll get a look at that tomorrow. And as promised, a look at some of the facilities. Lovely lovely setup here. Here's the pods, and this is the brand new block they're building. Absolutely amazing. So, and from this little bit here, about 8-9 years ago is how it started, and then it morphed obviously into those huge fields and the rest of the site that you've already seen here. We're up near where the pods are now. This is their temporary housing. They're obviously moving to a new location. End of March then, this is going to be all finished. Orcaber, little reception and shop there, but more excitingly, this by the end of March is going to become a huge pizza area here, breakfast foods being done, a few takeaway obviously, not sit down. Reception area here, this lovely stone flooring, sorry about the flickering light, and then this is going to be some yummy pizzas, a huge pizza oven, so there'll be takeaway pizzas here. Ice cream, this area is going to be all the shops for all your essentials, be it camping essentials or grub essentials, but finished to a really lovely standard. I do love this floor. And as I say, over here that's going to be all the hot food provision, from pizzas through to breakfast food, you name it. So it really is going to be a lovely self-contained site, and the setting that we've already seen when I showed you over the wall there, and all the fields beyond, is just absolutely amazing. Ingleborough, Whernside, some lovely peaks. So we're not far, just over sort of over that way is Ostwick village, and sort of down the main road that direction is Settle. So if you find Settle on the map and or Ostwick, we're very close to Ostwick.
1 mile.
Indeed, about 1 mile, as Gary's just telling me behind there. Gary's one of the owners here, who farms the sheep and horses, as well as looking after this enormous concern. And he was saying height of summer last year, and that's even during the back end of lockdowns and COVID and God knows what. Be nice to get rid of all that. They were up to 170 on site here, so a really good sized site. I measured about 15-16 metres between us and the neighbouring van, so loads of room for motorhomes particularly, which is how we're doing it this time. But just a lovely facility, and we're definitely going to come back at the end of March into April to have a look at the finished article here. You can get a feel of the size of the building. If I stand back here, you can really see how big it is, and what it will offer. And we're right further down there on the left hand side near the back end of the site, but you can see just this little ring here was where it all started 8 or 9 years ago. Absolutely lovely facility. So Gary has let me have a quick sneak preview of what will also be finished by early spring. This is the gents, and a couple of interesting things they've added here. It's a really high standard of fixture and fittings in here. Really nice toilets done there. These sensor flushes, you can see there, just wave your hand in them. That was actually a relic of the lockdown period, when people, Gary was saying on site, were reluctant to even flush the loos because they didn't want to touch things. So they've actually jumped ahead of the game and put in proximity flushing. And then the showers as well, the existing ones are absolutely great, but this block is offering a lot more of the same. Showers are a luscious 10 minutes. There's a 50p machine there, but then they're like these rain showers, which are absolutely great. And having experienced the rain showers this morning, absolutely, in both senses, the shower and the rain outside, they're absolutely fantastic. But look at the finish of this. Stainless steel, really good hard wearing stuff. And as Gary's just saying there, as you probably heard, underfloor heating as well. So being February at the moment and a tad chilly outside, that's going to be even better. But anyway, that's the ladies is obviously the same. Same standards, same shower blocks, same toilets, and an equally great standard. So there's a little glimpse into what's to come. Come along and have a look for yourselves, guys. And so these pods, which are also part of the spring plan, just behind there you can see there's a field there. Going to put access into the field. They're creating some hard standings there where these pods are then going to sit, and then in the pods there's going to be a double bed. There's going to be a facility for taking kids as well. It's going to be kettle, microwave, bits and bobs like that. So really nice little camping pods as well. Just a great diversification of some lovely Yorkshire countryside, and a diversification of some of the fields here. And that's obviously the entrance into the fields I was talking about last night, with all the hookups you can see around the edge, which is a tad damp at the moment. And here is a little look inside. Wow, it's toasty in here. So there'll be a double bed facility in here. We get kids in here as well, and you'll have your little base. So it's definitely canvas camping on steroids, with this lovely little wooden panelled room and a very toasty heater. In fact, I know exactly what those heaters are because I've got them in my house at home, Rointe heating. So yeah, very toasty in here as well. And there we go, and lighting in there as well. So what a great little cosy spot.
to come and explore the hills and dales of the lovely Yorkshire. There we go, and that's the entrance that's going to be into the field where the pods are going to be situated. So tent, pods, motorhomes, caravans, you name it. If you've got it, come and give Orcaber Farm a try. You couldn't go wrong, really. And then also on the other end of that new block which I showed you, we've got another, again, this beautiful tiling, love this. And then along here we're going to have a sort of kitchen style units, and then loads of local information, be you walking, touring, cycling, whatever. So it's a complete information room this is going to be, ready for your adventures here in North Yorkshire. And the last of the to be areas, this one's going to be a big old laundrette, big industrial sized washing machine, similar industrial sized dryer. So after a trudge in these rather damp hills today, you're going to have plenty of places to get your kit washed off and dried. So down the end of the new, and this is the existing block. That's the one that we used this morning. Lovely showers in there, similar showers to what you've just seen in the new block, rain showers, and just really nice facilities. Everything's really well set out. You've got the drive over grey water points, water, drinking water, toilet clearance. But as I say, there's fresh water on most of the motorhome pitches. A smattering of picnic benches. And in fact, Gary was saying they even had people camping last week on the grass. So we're sort of beginning of February. So pretty accessible. Site's pretty level. Haven't seen many on ramps at all. We're not on ramps at all. So all the pitches, if you're motorhoming or caravanning, they're all pretty level as well. Something which they also made sure, because you can see they've stepped the ground and got it level on the pitches themselves. Very nice indeed. Lovely guy, lovely family that run it, her brothers, and a real pleasure to meet them. Again guys, not a paid promotion, just really like celebrating a great little business here in North Yorkshire, and if we can do anything to help them get that even more popular than they are now, then it's lovely to do that. Look at that. So looking forward to coming back and seeing the sun. Right down the bottom end of the site here at Orcaber, just showing you an actual empty pitch here. Great widths on them, and you've got your grey water drain there and fresh water on the on each of the sites, and that's looking back towards the entrance and the shower block where we initially came in a couple of days ago. Day 3 now. Resi hiding over there, and still a little bit grey and a bit moist, I have to say. Bit of rain in the night, but cosy in the van. Better stuff coming from the west over that way, but a couple of named storms coming in as well. So we're off to Liverpool docks, right in the middle of the city today. So we'll also look out for that film. We'll show you a bit of that site there. Visiting our youngest daughter, who's living in Liverpool now, the flat there. Got to go and do some dad duties and plumb in a washer dryer for her, which hopefully will arrive as ordered on Wednesday. A couple of days there and then we're on again, so keep an eye out for those films. A couple more sites to come before we head back to sunny Tenby. And see over there, that's the main farm buildings. It's quite a narrow lane coming along here, obviously more than wide enough for motorhome traffic, but fairly narrow, and but there's only about quarter of a mile to half a mile between here and the A65. So not far to get down a narrow lane, not many passing places, but you can see stuff coming from a fair distance off over the walls here. And then the other bit I was just going to show you was the fact that for those of you who have dogs, there
is a dog walk here, which we should be able to see from the edge here. Yeah, so through this area here, and all fenced off, so a nice spot. Dog's going to let off a lead here, give it a good run, and they're obviously fenced in. So, been a couple of great nights here, despite a bit of moisture, a bit of rain, a bit of wind. It's really nicely set outside, and we thoroughly enjoyed our stay. Thanks to the Holgates for looking after us, and to the amazing facilities they're setting up. And very much looking forward to this new block being opened up. We're going to come back in spring to have a look, and hopefully meet Gary again, who will update us on what they've been up to in the next 2 or 3 months. Time to get unhooked. Incidentally, I just doubled up on the hookup cable, got a much shorter one. This is just 10 metres. So yeah, now carrying a 10 and a 25. It's definitely, I think, thanks to some of the great chats on the forums online, thought, yeah, that sounds a good idea, and I have to say, very useful. One short, one long. Don't have to unreel stacks of cable then when we're this close to the hookup. Right, as the next shower comes in, our last look at the lovely Yorkshire Dales before we're city bound into Liverpool.
So, we hope that you've enjoyed our little tour of Orcaber Farm. Yeah, lovely site. Definitely going to come back here, I think, in some nicer weather. Although
yes,
it's
see all those improvements, I think, won't they?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, new shower blocks, pizzas, breakfast food. Oh yes, got to come back and have a look at that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And those showers, they are spot on.
yes, heated floor in winter, very nice indeed.
Yeah.
Lovely. Okay guys, well that was Orcaber. We're off to the big city now, Liverpool, so join us for that one. We're going to stay at the Yacht Club, Liverpool Yacht Club, right in the middle of the city, so have a look out for our next film where we'll show you a bit of that site and what's available there in the city centre. Bit of a contrast to this beautiful scenery behind us. So see you again soon guys, and bye now.
Bye.
Bye.